Today's video will be about this DeWALT angle grinder I got from Home Depot. Welcome to ET Garage. I'm Eugene Tordo. Today's video is going to be a review of a DeWALT 4.5-inch small angle grinder with one-touch guard. I'll go over the specifics here in a minute. First, I'll go over why I'm replacing it. For years, I had this Porter cable one, and it worked fine for years. And when I was grinding this next project up, or cutting this next project up, it went up in smoke, literally. Yeah, I'll leave a little short video here of it. But yeah, I mean, it went up in smoke, and I've smoked quite a few angle grinders in my time. Most of them, like a lot of people, their first angle grinder will be DIYers anyway. Their first angle grinder is they'll go to Harbor Freight and get the cheapest angle grinder they can. And I guarantee those will smoke right away. That's my experience. And after going through a couple of them, I decided to get a Porter cable. This one lasted me quite a bit. Keep in mind, I'm not a full-time fabricator or anything like that. I'm like the typical DIYer. Use it once in a while here and there, and so forth. I did make one mod to this, and that's this handle, the plastic handle I didn't like, and I have a lathe and a welder, so I made a metal handle. I don't know if I'll be able to use it on this or not, but we'll find out when we get it out of the box. Anyway, let me put this aside, and well, maybe I'll move the camera and we'll get a better look at this, but hold on a second, and I'll do that. Okay, here we have that DeWALT 4.5-inch small angle grinder with one-touch guard. This I got from Home Depot. According to the little sticker on it, it was like it was on sale at $79.99 or something like that, somewhere under $80. Figure tax and all that, and it's going to be more. But I could have gotten another Porter cable one for about 50 bucks. And I think they make a cheaper DeWALT one for about that same price too. I know there's a bunch of angle grinders for that $50 range. I decided to pop for a little better one. This one is like a 7 amp, where I think the Porter cable was like a 4 or 5 amp. So let's open it up and see what we can find. I know in the reviews they said that this had a different method for locking this, and it didn't come with a handle. It comes with an Allen wrench instead. So let's find out here. All right, here you see, this is of course a cable one, or a corded one rather, and that's this. It comes with an Allen wrench, which I'm not sure what the Allen wrench is for yet, but I will find out. Of course, it comes with a plastic handle. I'll probably go back to my metal one. I like my metal one better, but time will tell. For now, I'll use that. And then the guard is kind that you can adjust. That's my impressionist level. I definitely like this guard. This is nice. Yeah, the way that adjusts. Definitely better than the Porter cable one. But let me put this aside for now. Look at the instructions real quick. Okay, I read the instructions, and what's nice is this guard. It goes over that. Press this and rotate it. It has something about how to remove it, but I don't intend on removing it. That's pretty good. Kind of like ratchets, so if you need to adjust it. I still can't figure out what this Allen wrench is for. If someone knows, let me know. It looks like a standard, your standard mounting for mounting a disc or a flat, same way as any other. Standard 7/8. has a standard locking for the these. In my opinion, you don't really need to use a handle to lock these, because these self-lock because they're rotating. Can give it a little snub, a little tightening to make it bearing. Oh, now I see the Allen wrench. Allen wrench is designed to go in here and be used like this. Of course, you got to get the lock button in. Okay, instead of using one of these, I think I prefer this. This one I made, but I'll probably lose the Allen wrench, so I'll probably just put that in my drawer of my other Allen wrenches and stick to the conventional method. And I guess now we'll move the camera around and I'll start cutting something, and maybe I'll grind something also. So let's go see how that works out. Alright, I got everything set up. Whenever using one of these angle grinders, I highly recommend safety equipment. Like me, I've got my hat on backwards to cover my head, or some type of headscarf, and a face shield, gloves. One thing about this one has actually a pretty decent long cord. I'm still using an extension, like with almost every corded tool I've ever used. You almost always use an extension no matter what. But in this case, I'm using one. It's actually probably close enough that I could. I'm going to figure out my angle here. Let's see, like that. In case you're wondering what I'm cutting up, this is a hub bearing. And I can't press it apart. Well, I could press it apart on the press I have, but I'd have to fabricate a special holder and all sorts of other things in order to do it, because of the way my press is. So instead of doing that, I decided to just cut it apart. And this is for another project that's coming up. And I won't go into that now. We're just going to test this out and make lots of sparks. So don't be surprised if you see a lot of sparks flying towards the camera. Let's see what I can do here. Okay, it's not too bad. I was a little disappointed by the power. It did bog down a little bit. I was hoping it'd have a little more power, because it does have more amps than the other one. It handles good. The guard I like. The handle's nice. I'm not sure I like this locking button though. Oh, important safety tip. Never change these discs or sanders or anything like that without unplugging this first. Yeah, you always want to disconnect the power. But that did pretty good. I ain't gonna worry about this now. I'll get into that in another video, I think. But yeah, it works. It doesn't seem to didn't seem to get hot. At least not just a little bit of warmth through the gloves. So let me put a sanding disc on it, and sanding disc on it, and see how that does. I'll just sand on this, I guess, for a little bit. Okay, let's check out the sanding disc. Let's finish up this video. Whoop, there's my hat. All right. I have to say I'm pretty happy with it. I'm a little disappointed with the power. I was hoping it had just a little bit more power, but it bogged down when I was using the cutting blade on there. So that's unfortunate. Other than that, I'm happy with it. I really like the way the shield adjusts. That's really nice. As far as the handle goes, like, it fits 2 of the holes, but the regular handle doesn't fit this way. So I don't know if it uses a special size handle or what, but I ended up using the Allen wrench on here, and that actually worked really well. So I'm going to have to keep this handy. I would rather have this because it's easier to like hang this, say, on my welding cart, and the Allen wrench, or the Allen wrench I'll probably lose. But time will tell how this holds up. That's the thing with these. You have to use them a lot to find out how well they hold up. So hopefully this holds up real well, because I don't feel like spending another $80 or whatever. So I know. Like I said, hopefully this holds up well. Did get a little warm. Not bad. I have to say I like it, you know, for home use. If you're a professional fabricator, of course, you're going to probably get the better ones. But for the home use, and you don't mind spending the extra money, like you can get the $50 ones, or you can spend a little bit more and get, like, this is like $70, $80 one. So that's up to you. I'm going to end the video here. I hope it was helpful some way. More projects coming up. When I finish getting this done and mount it in the lathe, you'll see what that's for. That'll be another project that you shouldn't do at home, but just doing it for the fun of it and see what happens. But you'll have to wait for the next video to see that. In the meantime, everybody have a great day, and God bless.